Gardening, a practice carried out for millennia. From the humble caveman, Grugwad Redberry, to the modern age of the New Holland CR10.90 combine harvester. Hell yeah. Growing plants, tilling fields, harvesting crops. It's something almost intrinsically linked with being human. But what if you don't want to touch grass? Well, good news! Roblox has got you covered. Yes, hello there, person watching this video. My name's The Beak, and if you're a terminally online homunculus, just like me, then by merely hearing anything to do with the word gardening, you probably had an Alex Mason numbers attack. Why? Well, it's because of this Roblox game right here. It's called Grow a Garden, and it's a game where you, and trust me, you're really not going to believe this, it's a game where you grow a garden. Look, I really don't think it's a crazy nuclear take at all to say that in the big 2025, Grow a Garden is the biggest game on not just Roblox, but in the entire world. It's got more active daily players than CSGO. Over something like 10 billion total visits. But here's the thing, person watching this video. When something like Grow a Garden becomes this popular, this big, levels rarely ever achieved by anything, besides millions of Let's Play videos where YouTubers wojacking thumbnails emerging out of thin air, it starts to create a divide. And let me tell you, Grow a Garden, some people absolutely love it. Like, hello, I'm addicted to planting virtual crops. Levels of love. Whereas other people, not so much. They call it shallow. They say it doesn't deserve its popularity. All of that type of stuff. But you want to know what criticism I've been seeing the most about Grow a Garden? It's that Grow a Garden is boring. Oh my god, it's boring. Editor player vibe move. It's boring. And I agree. Yeah, I think Grow a Garden is boring. But at the same time, I can't stop playing it. And I'm sure I'm not alone in saying that. If you're a certified Grow a Garden enjoyer, there's a really good chance that you probably feel the exact same way as me. And now with all that introductory stuff out the way, also subscribe, please, cool, thank you, follow my Instagram, join my Discord server. I have a confession to make. Look, I'm many things. I'm an old man. I created the best gaming series on the entirety of YouTube, Epic Gaming Moments. But what I'm not is a Grow a Garden esports player. This isn't me. Before making this video, you want to know how much I played Grow a Garden, how much of my life I sunk into this game? 20 minutes. 20 minutes is all the time I've spent playing with you. I played 20 minutes of Grow a Garden a couple of months ago with my Discord kitten Reagan for this one YouTube short I made about it. This one, I think I was talking about why it was so popular or something. And all the way back then, I found Grow a Garden really boring. But I don't know, man, the more I saw Grow a Garden become even more popular and the more content I saw about it, I don't know, I just felt like I had to play it because this game, it is a phenomenon after all. It is the most popular game in the entire world. Buzzword, buzzword, buzzword. Also, it's really popular, which means it's a really good video topic. But I knew that if I wanted to make this video, the one that you're watching right now, the one that you're watching, that all had to change. I had to become enlightened with the knowledge of how to grow a garden. So I decided, hey, you know what, besides doing some research into Grow a Garden and watching videos and doing all that type of stuff, I'm gonna spend the next week of my life, 7 days, playing Grow a Garden. I want to get the full gardening experience. And that's what I did. Every single day for 7 days of my life, an entire week, I logged on to Grow a Garden. I planted crops, I sold my crops, I hatched my eggs, I did all the usual average Grow a Garden activities. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves here. I reckon we should link the mainframe, hop on the teleporter, and travel all the way back to day number 1. Day numero uno. The day where I played Grow a Garden for the first time ever. Again. What the hell is that? How do I sell the flower? At a million? What? This thing is worth $1 million? How do I sell my gold ember lily for $1 million? What do you mean nothing to buy? What the stupid idiots, I've got this thing. Oh, maybe I couldn't sell it because it was favorited. Ching ching, bling bling, got the cheddar. If you ain't talking money, then your money don't matter. Oh. Thing is though, person watching this video, it was no sooner than about, I think it was 5 minutes into my first playing session of Grow a Garden, that I realized something in my brain. Grow a Garden, this game, it feels like something I download off the App Store at like 4 in the morning. It feels like I'm playing a phone game, but on my computer. Which makes complete sense, by the way. Like, that really isn't some insane nuclear, how the fuck did you say the information at all? God no, like, you know how in the beginning of Fallout 4, what you called in Fallout 4? John Fallout? You know how you're making a mad dash to Vault 111 and then you go down the elevator and then... Oh, fuck. It really isn't that. I know I said it in the intro, trust me, I know, but Grow a Garden is a game, technically a simulator game, if you want to get technical, where you grow a garden. But digging into that a little bit, to sound like a IGN game journalist here, the main gameplay loop of Grow a Garden is you buy your seed after doing a little bit of walking around, then you plant your seed, and then you wait for your seed to grow, and then you harvest your plant, then you sell your plant, rinse, repeat, generational wealth. It does so in a very idle way. Grow a Garden is really casual. Well, at least it's meant to be. You can always beg for plants to pull out the, hello, I'm a YouTuber, you're going to be in my video card. You can always pull out that card to fast track your progress. Fuck you, child playing this game normally. I am a Grow a Garden Nepo baby. And sure, there are other mechanics like friend boosting, letting you get more value for your plants, and plant mutations that happen when the fucking sky explodes, and pets. My little rat. But as I said, main gameplay loop is plant crop, grow crop, sell crop, rinse repeat. Which is why it feels so damn boring. You can pretty much play the entirety of Grow a Garden, experience everything that it is in about like 15 minutes. Bro, 10 minutes into my first day of playing Grow a Garden, I was drooling at my PC, feeding myself, going grey. My teeth are falling out. I'm bored. It's boring. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm really bored. I'm gonna go play Ultra Kill now because I'm bored. Huh. Alright, cool, that was fun. But I wonder how my plants are doing. I wonder... okay, fine, I'll go and check. Wait, huh? What? Why do my plants look bigger? It's because of this. Grow a Garden's offline growing feature. You see, it says it right there in big Comic Sans letters. Grows offline. Plant your crop, go do something else entirely, like, I don't know, what do kids do nowadays? Check their crypto portfolios? I don't know. And then you can log in a few hours later, and then, holy shit, look at the size of my massive tomato. It's a big reason why I think Grow a Garden is so popular. And you know what? While we're on the topic of why I think Grow a Garden is so damn popular and liked by so many people, why millions and millions and millions of Cheeto-covered iPad kids log onto this game daily, here are some of my other game theories. Now, don't worry, I'll keep it brief because there's like 20 million other videos on this topic. I'll have one Why is Grow a Garden popular video and one more Why is Grow a Garden popular video. First up, Grow a Garden is very easy to pick up and start playing. Like, Grow a Garden, this really isn't a game that requires a lot of skill. To play Grow a Garden, it's not like you have to pull out some insane ultra kill movement tech or watch a Call of Duty Zombies hi guys, Mr. Ruffle Waffles here guide video or anything. Nah, God no. You just walk around, click the ground, and wait. And wait some more. And then you're not going to believe this. You wait some more. And then you make money. You don't even have to walk to the shops if you don't want to. You see these buttons above me? You can just click them and then instant transmission to wherever you want to go to around the map. It took me, a new Grow a Garden player, keyword being new, like 4 nanoseconds to work this out. Sure, I am an old man and I have played lots of similar games in my life. The kids have had their fun. Now it's a real man's turn. But even still, really easy to pick up and start playing. That and visually seeing your progress, seeing your bank balance increasing, bigger plant. It gets your, and buzzword incoming, warning buzzword. It gets your dopamine going. That one chemical you feel when you rot your brain on shorts at 4 in the morning. Where is part 57? Oh, and here's another thing I realized about Grow a Garden on, I think it was day 2, maybe it was day 3, I don't know, let's just say day 2. I reckon Grow a Garden is the perfect example of a podcast game. Editor, put the words podcast game next to me. Cool, thank you. Now make it bold. Now put it on fire. It's one of these. Grow a Garden is a game that you can mindlessly play while listening to something else entirely. And speaking of day 2, yes, with my favorite podcast of all time on my other monitor, it was time to plant and even grow. That's a humongous tomato. Why is my tomato so big? Holy shit! Give prehistoric grow plants, me need them to upgrade. No. Why would I ever trade my little rat for a dinosaur? I'm gonna set a timer for 14 minutes and I will return when it is ready.
One eternity later.
My creature is ready. Hatch. Okay, what am I gonna get? Okay. What the fuck? Alright, cool. That's a good day's work. I think I'm gonna go to bed now. Okay, hello. Good morning. What do I need to do today? What's the most important thing to do? I need to check my plants. Collect my corn. Diddle-ding-ding-ding. Day 3. Something deep inside my brain started to change. The more I walked around my house and went out to the shops and carried out my daily activities, all of that type of stuff, the more I had this image in the back of my mind. A tomato growing. I hadn't just planted a seed in the ground, I had also planted a seed in my brain. Thing is though, the more I played Grow a Garden, the more I also became aware of some of the problems this game has. Sure, you got the side that really love Grow a Garden, that play it daily. I'm just imagining a tsunami of Cheeto-covered iPad kids. Their reasoning, their rationale, we spoke about it earlier. Grow a Garden is casual, it's easy, like all of that type of stuff. But for the positives people have about Grow a Garden, for the people that really like Grow a Garden, others not so much. Lots of people have their own Grow a Garden flavored critiques. For every why it's popular video, you can also find almost as many I hate Grow a Garden with a passion, seriously videos. And some of the critiques people have for Grow a Garden, I do actually agree with. But then others, other critiques some people have, I don't know, man. I think some of them are kinda dumb, if I'm being brutally honest. First up though, the main Grow a Garden critique that I agree with. Here it is. The monetization systems. Look, I'm not going to beat around the bush here. To rip the band-aid straight off, I think lots of the monetization systems in Grow a Garden are pretty... I don't like them. They remind me of the stuff I'd see back in the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare days. Elite! Oh! Basically, if you didn't know, like a whole bunch of other Roblox games in the big 2025, lots of Grow a Garden's monetization systems are heavily luck-based. Like, if you want to steal mommy's credit card, buy some Robux and spend them in the Grow a Garden store, you can't just buy lots of this stuff straight up. Nah, to get certain plant seeds, you have to spend your Robux on packs, and for the pets, on eggs. Loot boxes. This is just loot boxes. Like, while I was playing Grow Garden, it had recently had its Dinosaur Ark Survival Evolved update. This one, it's called the Prehistoric update, I think. And oh, what's this? A Spinosaurus in the item store? My favorite dinosaur of all time? Oh my god, I need it. This is peak. Wait, what? It only has a 0.5% drop chance? Now, don't get it twisted. For me, an adult, a little bit of gambling is really fun. 90% of gamblers quit before they win big diamond mining photo. But look, I really don't like that this kind of system is in a kid's game, because realistically, if you spend your money on this kind of, what is it, an egg, a pack, I think it's an egg, because you want the Spinosaurus, like me, you're probably not going to get the Spinosaurus because it's got a 0.5% drop chance. All this kind of system does is encourage kids to spend even more money on packs and eggs in the hopes that they get what they want for. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. I mentioned it earlier. I lived during the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare days. I spent so much money on supply drops. It's the same kind of thing. But hey, just between you and me, I know somebody who's selling a Spino on the Grow Garden Bosnian black market. What do you mean your kidney's gone? Here's another thing I think is really scummy. Grow a Garden does that thing where it shows you the, in massive quotation marks here, original price, but oh, look at that, it's got a red line through it. Special deal, only 1,700 Robux. This is just blatant manipulation disguised as a good deal. The price of this offer has always been 1,700 Robux. They just show you the 1,990 to trick you into thinking it's a good deal, so you feel more incentivized to spend your money on it. Now, it is true that this is something that almost every single game with a store nowadays does. True, but that doesn't excuse it at all. I hate this kind of stuff all around. It's just. And while we're on the topic of Grow Garden's monetization, there is a system here that I'm quite torn on it. This one, being able to steal other people's plants for a young 37 Robux. On the one hand, this is really funny, but then on the other hand, I can see this being really annoying if you're on the other side of it. I don't know, I still need to make my mind up about it. Let me know what you think in the comments. But good news, person watching this video, while I've been having my schizo meltdown about Grow Garden's monetization system, two things. Firstly, hello my little rat. Have you ever played Blocks Fruits with your laugh and a laugh? And secondly, it's time to talk about some of the other critiques people have for Grow a Garden. Grow a Garden is too simple. It lacks depth. It's ugly. It's botted. It crashes Roblox whenever there's a new update. The controversial developers Jandel and DoBigStudios stuff. Now, unpacking all of that, I get where the it's ugly points are coming from. I mean, this game, it is really basic. It probably took like 10 minutes to design all of this stuff. It looks like one of those secret Lego Star Wars levels from back in the day. It looks like one of those. I wouldn't call it ugly. I would just call it bland. Like, if you want to call it bland, sure, I agree with you 100%. It's bland. But then, looking at the points of Grow a Garden being too simple and it lacking depth, I don't really understand these points. Sure, you can. There are areas where you can critique Grow a Garden's gameplay, of course. I haven't turned into some Grow a Garden day one glazer. Do you want to know something that I find really annoying about Grow a Garden? Unless you have an admin doing some mischief. Ooh, foreshadowing. Oh my god. It feels like it takes forever for the shop to stock anything of value beyond bamboo. Now, trust me, I like bamboo. I do. I think bamboo looks cool. Child me had his mind blown when Poe used his stilts to rage bait Tai Lung.
What are you gonna do, big guy? Shit on me?
But I don't want to see bamboo every single time I open the seed shop. Oh my god, I feel like I'm going insane. That aside though, Grow a Garden is a very casual, very idle game. But I don't think it's trying to be something other than that. At the end of the day, I think these it's too simple, it lacks depth critiques. I think it comes down to what you like versus what you dislike. I think it's really subjective. I love this. I'm not really a big fan of this, but that doesn't mean that this is bad. It's just not for me. And that's okay. As for the botting stuff and drama surrounding the developers and controversy surrounding Jandel and DoBigStudios, all of that type of stuff, Jesus, there's a lot to unpack. Like, it really is a complete mess. The botting allegations, I don't know, man. It really is hard to prove botting. So is Grow a Garden botted? Maybe. If you want to ask me, I wouldn't be surprised that if there are bots and if botting is a thing, these bots are being run by the types of people to, you know, to sell things on eBay and like fucking black markets on Grow a Garden, like, you know the type of people to sell Spinosauruses on the Bosnian Grow a Garden black market. What do you mean your other kidney's missing? Developer drama and DoBigStudios. Personally, I don't like when massive companies swoop in and buy Roblox games and then fill them with microtransactions. I think that's really, I think that's gross. Grow a Garden crashing Roblox? Suffering from success, I guess. And speaking of success, what piece of Lovecraftian technology is Tinky Winky got? No way. Yes. Good. Very good. I'm going to sell this now. I'm going to sell you and make infinite money. I would like to sell my inventory. How much is this going to get me? What the 19 billion? With that though, I've had my fair share of Grow a Garden today. I'm gonna plant my last couple of crops, sell what needs to be sold, and go do something else. What do I feel like doing? The cycle continues. You can't escape. You're too far in. Day 4. Oh wait, he's giving me a Ark survival of... Wake up, have breakfast, plant crop, sell crop, get up to mischief, sleep, day 5. Shit went down on day 5. What is happening? What the fuck? What? What the fuck? What is happening? Why am I in the glowing sea? I am so confused. What is happening? Ollie, are you okay? Why are my crops turning radioactive? Wait, so if I eat this, I'm gonna turn into the elephant foot. Oh my god. Wait, this is the guy on my friends list. Oh my word. Isn't that insane? Isn't Beanstalk insane? Yeah. Money. I'll buy. Isn't that like wildly rare? I'm going to put the Beanstalk over here. What is this? Choose the next weather by voting. What is happening? Hello? What? Hello? What the A zombie has infected my strawberry. What does that mean? Why am I a zombie? Why do I still have a stupid open guppy mouth? I also have no idea how I'm gonna get that. Mushroom was restocked in the... This is insane, isn't it? Yeah, mushroom seed. Buy. I don't know. What if I get a stone lantern? I have a stone lantern now. Oh my god, wait, why is my mushroom glowing? What? Why is my mushroom glowing? Here you go, Mr. Man. Here's a carrot. Add fuel. There's my contribution. Okay, now we're in SpongeBob land. What? Oh shit, wait, you can swim around. Oh, wait, I can get my stuff. I can finally get my coconuts. I can sell them, finally. Master Sprinkler was restocked in the gift. What does that mean? What does that mean? Master Sprinkler was restocked in the gift. This is the most insane Grow a Garden session I think I've been on. You are going to eat the lollipop. Or do I give it to... I'm going to give it to... But Ollie was here from the beginning. He was here from the beginning. Surely I'll give it... Ollie, there you go. Why are there aliens attacking us? I made a small code for a cosmetic. Wait, so... Is this guy like an admin on Grow a Garden? Oh my god. Tranquility has come to... What is this? What? Is it what the... Huh? What is this? And here's the thing, person watching this video. Sure, I was playing Grow a Garden every single day because I was making a video on it, the one that you're watching right now, the one with me on your screen. Hello, I'm on your screen. You're watching this video right now. But then I started to feel different about Grow a Garden. Like, something in my mind is changing. Like, for the past 5 days of my life, the tomato in my brain has been getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's been growing every single day. For the past 5 days, I've been feeling the urge to play Grow a Garden more and more and more and more and more, which is really weird because Grow a Garden is really, really boring. I said it in the intro of this video, but Grow a Garden is so boring. But why am I still playing it? Little bit of beak lore for you. I really can't stand idle games. Like, I've never really liked them. I said it earlier, I prefer this, not this. But here I am, feeling the urge to play an idle game every single day. Every single day, I feel the urge to plant crops and wait for crops to grow and then harvest my crops and then sell my crops and all of that type of stuff. Why? Why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? Why can't I stop playing this game that I think, I don't know if this is a hot take or anything, that I think doesn't really deserve its popularity. I don't think this game should be as popular as it is. And it's a question that stayed and plagued my mind as day 5 turned into day 6.
Holy shit. Whoa. That's a lot. That is a lot of stuff. What is happening to my... What? Why are they oozing? Why is it the elephant's foot? Holy, I have an ember lily. I have so... What is happening? What is this? Oh my god, I am so... Hello. Hello, man. Hello, sir. Oh, you're like me. I have so much stuff in Grow a Garden. Holy shit. Holy shit. Look at my beanstalk. What's in stock today, my good sir? Tomatoes. More bamboo. Because I'm not tired of bamboo. Oh, he's giving me a dog. Thank you. I have a dog now. Thank you, boss man. Thank you. I love that his thing says bling. Oh, thank you for the dog. No, but I don't want to trade in any of my animals. I don't want to do that because I love them. Is there no way to get extra pet slots without buying? I don't want to get rid of any of my animals. I don't want to get rid of Ollie or the Triceratops or the pelican. I think it's a pelican. How long is that? Oh my god, it's going to take 6 hours and 40 minutes. Are you mad? Dude, look at my amazing garden. Here, the seeds are in stock. Okay, anything good or is it going to be bamboo again? What? Oh god. How do I predict these things? My life is a constant cycle of selling bamboo, buying bamboo, growing bamboo, and selling bamboo. How are you doing that? How are you doing that? Sure, let's do some gambling. Why not? Let's get that. Okay, so Zen seed pack. What am I going to get? Oh, it's like CSGO. Wow. Wow. Oh, wait, I have my beanstalk, don't I? I need to harvest my beanstalk. Harvest tool. I'm going to harvest my beanstalk, and I'm going to see what that does. Got anything to sell? I want to sell my inventory. This surely should give me a lot, right? Oh my god, it gets you over 1 million. I do love the fact that my Grow a Garden playthrough has been so inflated by nepotism. I'm going to put that there. Wow. It's like so zen. You can go there. Who are you? What? Who is... hello, I don't know who you are, Etty. How long? Say 8 hours. What is the Zen crate? What the fuck does a Zen crate do? What am I gonna get? What am I gonna get? Give me something good, please. I got fucked over again. Yeah. And that's when it hit me. The reason why I can't stop playing Grow a Garden, a game that I would never usually play. It's because the game itself is designed to keep me coming back
for more. Grow a garden, it isn't even really designed to be enjoyed, really. Sure, you can have fun moments, of course, but it's a game you play out of habit, not out of enjoyment. You see, Grow a Garden, it isn't an exciting game. We've mentioned the gameplay loop in this video multiple different times. All you do is you plant your crops, and then you wait, and then you sell your crops, and then you buy more crops, and then you plant those crops, and then you wait for those crops, and then you sell the crops. That's all it is. It isn't even all that interesting, if I'm being completely honest. It's like a game that's just there, but it gives you just enough dopamine to keep you coming back. Sure, you've just planted some new crops, and right now they're just brown circles on the ground, but tomorrow they'll be huge, and hey, who knows, maybe tomorrow, maybe they'll have a mutation, or maybe there's a rare seed in the store. I don't know. You have to come back. You have to keep coming back. You need to check. And hey, just when things might start to get properly boring for you, when you might start thinking, you know, I just don't want to play this game anymore, here's a new event. Here's a new thing to occupy yourself with. Keep coming back. This repetitive loop, it becomes addicting in a way. And it's designed to, because sure, you may start off by playing for like, I don't know, like 10 minutes on one random day, that's what I did. But then you plant some crops, and then you wait for them to grow, and then you sell those crops. Then you buy more crops with the money that you made by selling your previous crops, and then you wait for those to grow, and then you sell them, and then you buy more crops, and then you might buy a rare crop, and then you might sell the rare crop, making more money, and then some of your previous crops might have a better mutation on them, and then you sell those and get more money, then you can buy more stuff. This loop, it gets stuck in your brain. It's a core feature of idle games all round. You're not playing a game, you're managing a cycle, and by the time you realize that, it's already too late, because your next plant, your next plant's almost ready, or you can sell your plant and make more money, and then maybe there's a new seed in store with some new mutations and new pets. You have to keep coming back for more. You cannot escape the cycle unless you break it. Day 7. Today, I am breaking the cycle. Not just by not playing anymore, but letting it all go. I am going to sell everything. Every plant, every crop, everything. It's all going. Besides for pets, they can stay. But everything else, a week's worth of work, it's going. And it's going now. It's all gone. My garden, once teeming with life, it's now nothing more than a couple of pets and empty plots. This is how I break the cycle. It all ends how it all started, being no more than a boring piece of nothingness. Thanks for watching. My name's The Beak. Be sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe, all the usual YouTuber stuff, and I'll see you soon.
Subscribe to The Beak.